Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Tuesday, March 6th, 2018. Okay, so I was thinking about this question because some people find themselves perpetually unhappy. Well, hello there, Ron McFatter. Hey there, kind sir. Just in a place, in a state of unhappiness. Not the occasional, you made me mad, so I'm upset with you. I'm talking perpetually. It's just part of their MO. It's just part of their lifestyle. And so, they try so hard. We try so hard at times. Hey, Mel. Try so hard at times to make things fit and force things to work out, and we'll bend over backwards and contort ourselves to be able to afford something, and if we really think through that thing, if given the chance to do things over, like a do-over in life, we wouldn't even get into that. We wouldn't begin it, we wouldn't start it. And so the question becomes, and so I want you to, hey Tanita, and Sister Ron, the question becomes, as you tiptoe through the memories of your life, just like come out of your body, fly overhead, and look at those 5 areas of your life. Your profession, relationships, your finances, your spiritual walk, and your health. Okay, those 5 areas. As you look over your areas of life, ask yourself this question. Knowing everything you know right now, because again, you remember you floating up 30,000 feet about looking down. With everything that you know now, is there anything in any area of your life, any of those 5 areas, that you wouldn't even get into, that you wouldn't start it again, you would not get into it at all, knowing what you know now? And again, I'm not talking about the occasional bump in life that throws you off and now you're ready to, throw the career out, throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm talking about a perpetual unhappiness. It doesn't fit. You got to do too many back bends and contortions to get in there. Hey, Shima. Okay, Tanita is already confessing she can think of several things. So again, ask yourself the question, knowing everything you know, are there areas of your life that things in your life that you wouldn't get into from the beginning, you wouldn't even get into, or you definitely wouldn't start it again? And so the question is, knowing that, now that you've admitted it, now that you either let it come to your mind or you let it slip through your lips, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? There is such a thing sometimes in life as do-overs. There are some do-overs that you don't have to continue going down that same trail. So often we say, oh, girl, if I could, I wouldn't. Oh, my goodness, I'd get out of this thing so fast if I could. And we put a period right there as if there's no way we can get out of stuff. As if there's no way we need to renew it. As if there's no way we can take it back. As if there's no way we can just stop it. Stop the bleeding. That's why I entitled it. Just stop the bleeding first. Okay? It is sucking your energy and your time and your money. It is sucking you dry of your resources, and the return on the investment is not worth it. Because if you got outside your body and looked around, or even just seriously thought about it, there is a perpetual unhappiness. There's a perpetual grind in your gut that just tears you apart every morning. Those are the kind of things I'm talking about. So stop the bleeding. That's the first part of first aid, all right? Just let's stop the bleeding. We'll figure out, we can do an assessment after everything. Let's just stop the bleeding. And so sometimes we need to do that in our life, in our profession, in our career. Hey, Ty and Kendra. In our careers, in relationships. Just because we grew up together and you were my BFF, my ace boon coon growing up, now this many years later, if our paths are doing this and we continue to try to make them fit, okay, you don't need to try that hard on some things. Okay. We grow. And sometimes we grow and we go. Every relationship is not meant to last a lifetime. Some relationships are for a certain season in your life, for a certain reason and for a certain season. And every time we continue to try to make them fit and take them into our future when they never were designed to continue to go on, okay, we're begging for a headache. Cut the cord. Okay, I'll take it, Danita. Just cut the cord. Okay, so think about that, because you started in this career and you dread every morning. I mean, you dread, you start sweating, you get a stomach ache every time you turn the corner and you see the building. Okay, ding, 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 ding. Maybe you ought to revamp that. That might be a place you need to stop the bleed. Okay, so look over that. The finances, in our health, professionally, in our relationships, spiritually. You knew you had no business getting into that habit. You knew that. It went against every ounce of God and Holy Spirit that was in you. You started it and you continue going it out of. Okay, stop the bleed. Stop the bleed. So I'm just asking a question for you to think about, and I want you to think about it and don't just let it bypass you. That was a good question. Ooh, that was sure enough good question. Okay, well, how about you sure enough answer that question? Answer the question for yourself. Hey, Tanya, answer the question. Stop the bleeding. We don't need to act as if oh my goodness, I would if I could, but you can. That's just it. We can. Get a plan together to stop the bleeding. Okay? So that you don't, next month this time, next year this time, you still tell me, oh, good night, if I could, I would. You don't have to go there. Stop the bleeding. Okay, thank you for joining me. Have a terrific Tuesday. Make it a terrific Tuesday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.